for good drainage systems down in the Keys.
Yeah, that high tide coupled with a lot of rain at the wrong time, of course, is going to cause some flooding. We can have a similar scenario here in our summertime months. Luckily, we did not have any flooding today. We got a good amount of rain. People were saying, hey, I thought we were going to get more rain. They said that a few hours ago, and then here we go, more downpours just pushing on through. These storms are strong. They kind of got their act together in the Gulf as they pushed off to the east and made their way onshore. So what's going to happen over the next few hours is they're going to continue to march off to the east at a pretty quick pace, 25 miles per hour. While they do that, the winds will slowly start to come down. We've had reports of 42-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's what this white box is saying. It's just saying, hey, heads up to those in this storm's path that this is not a severe thunderstorm, but really that's just a technicality over 58 miles per hour. We're having gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour, which will definitely wake you up this hour of the night, or at least your dogs or so. So this is going to continue, and we still have that lightning occurring, giving us a sign that the strength of the storm is maintaining. If we saw that lightning count go down, we would have a stronger sense that this is quickly weakening, but it's maintaining its strength and intensity. So we're not expecting it to get stronger, but this is sure going to move off pretty abruptly into areas east of Alva, headed over to LaBelle shortly. Heavy rain moving out of Lehigh, really right on top of Joe Boulevard right now. It stretches all the way down into 82, just south and east of Gateway. So this is headed over to LaBelle at 11:31. It will quickly be there within a half hour. Things will start to let up. Headed to Immokalee at 11:26, so that's within the next 10 minutes. Farther to the south, headed to Golden Gate Estates at 11:34. The heavy rain, you'll hear the wind, and then everything will start to taper off. Not as much lightning farther to the south. The strongest of the storm, where the lightning is, headed to LaBelle. Let's go 2 hours from now, and then we'll kind of time out your morning commute as well. Once we head to about midnight, the worst of the storms is east of LaBelle, but then gearing up to head right to Palmdale and eventually off into Clewiston. Lehigh will have some lighter rain at that point, knocking on the doorstep for Immokalee. Once we head to 1 o'clock in the morning, right over Lake Okeechobee, areas closer to the coast, including Cape Coral, North Fort Myers, you have a quieter evening, and things will be relaxed throughout the rest of the evening. What to expect going forward into the morning hours. This is not a cold front that's just going to take all the moisture with it, and we end up with blue skies tomorrow morning. We have some lingering moisture kind of wrapping around this area of low pressure, meaning tomorrow still cloudy, a little dreary, and by the afternoon we'll have some improving conditions. This is 4:30 in the morning, so no conditions that should inhibit your commute from being too bad. We're going to have just isolated stray showers around the region, cloudy skies, not the best looking morning. Then by about 9 o'clock, still some isolated showers around the region, and that cloud cover still hanging around. Because of that cloud cover, temperatures are going to stay into the mid-70s. As we head through the latter parts of the day, by 5 o'clock, right before the sun is beginning to set, might get a moments of sunshine here or there. Sometimes that can make for a beautiful sunset, but for the most part, things will be coming much more on the pretty side by tomorrow night. Then the weather looks beautiful. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right through the weekend, things are looking fantastic. Did we get enough rain to knock out the drought? Well, probably not. As of today, just from today, before that line of storms came on through, got about an inch of rain. The deficit with that inch included still over 2 inches of rain from December and from January. Highest totals today, northern parts of Cape Coral and Bokeelia, about 2 inches from radar estimates. And then where we take those reports, added on to that almost inch of rain we had earlier, about another half an inch. So still beneficial rain, but we still need another couple of inches of rain to kind of make up for our deficit and our drought scenario as we head into brush fire season. This was good, though, especially since we avoided any real strong or severe thunderstorms. Tomorrow morning, we'll start into the mid-60s, ending into the 70s. More sunshine we see, the higher the temperature will get. But right now, we'll stick with 76 degrees. Going forward, after tomorrow, once those clouds clear out, we're looking good. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all about 80 degrees. We have a small chance of rain on Friday just from another cold front. Doesn't really bring rain, doesn't really bring a blast of cold air. What it does do is bring drier air, and that allows for cooler mornings. So Saturday and Sunday morning looking much more comfortable and back to the 80s by early next week. That's your Gulf Coast weather forecast.